Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer. Welcome back to Train Sim World 2020, and welcome to the Forming Steel scenario. And this is from CSX Heavy Haul, which is a route, but it's also sort of the original game, right? Because before Train Sim World 2020 was Train Sim World 2020, it was just Train Sim World. And before that, the base game for it is CSX Heavy Haul. So we're going to do this scenario because we haven't been in this route for quite a long time. So we'll turn that on and climb aboard, sit in the engineer's seat of the lead locomotive. You got it. And I want to say these are the GP40-2s. I don't know my locos as well as I should. As much as I like them, I really should know them better, but I don't. Let's turn that off. That's awfully bright. Oh, but now it's awfully dark. Maybe we do need that. Make our way around here carefully. Up the steps. Inside, get the door closed. I'm on mouse and keyboard, so it's going to be a little... Oh, hello. All right. Let's just sit here together. All right. So, turn some cab lights on. Set the headlights to bright. You got it. Ditch lights to on. Right. Gauge lights on. So gauge lights on. Gauge lights on. There you go. Set the reverser to reverse, naturally. All right. The independent brake to release. We can do that. And the throttle to notch 1. I'm going to turn these lights off so we can see a little better outside. And throttle to notch 1. There we go. Stop at location. All of our brakes off? I feel like we're not really... there we go. We're going to the Cumberland Hump Track. Okay, so let's confirm that all our switches and points are where they need to be. That one is not. All right, now it is. That's good. That's good. Beautiful. Yeah, so this was the original game. What Train Sim World 2020 is now, this is where it started. It only came with this route when it was first released. And I guess they went with CSX Heavy Haul as a title because it made more sense rather than calling it Train Sim World when it only had one route. But I haven't spent a lot of time in this route lately. And it is cool. This is my neck of the woods. My family is from, well, when they got to the United States, a long time ago, they settled in and around the Hagerstown, Maryland area, and then we made our way up to Pittsburgh some time back. Oh, it is a hump. Yeah, 1.5% grade. It's a proper hump. So this route runs from sort of the Hagerstown end to the Pittsburgh end. It doesn't actually terminate exactly at either one, but you know what I mean. My neck of the woods, or it was. I haven't lived there for a while, but home is home. You know how that goes. Right, so we'll get stopped up here, and we'll get, I imagine, reversed, and then find out. We're supposed to build a consist. So let's see what we need to assemble. 3% grade. Yeah, that's a proper hump. All right. Right about like so. All right. You've been cleared to begin shunting. Collect all the cuts of steel cars and form a consist at Cumberland Classification Track Yard 08. I would love to. Who's first? These folks right here. So we go here. That one's good. That one's good. That goes there. Right? This one goes here. There. And there. Yep, I think that's about right. Now, this is a 60-minute scenario. We're not going to do the full 60 minutes. Forward. Brakes off. Brakes off. Here we go. We're not going to do the full 60-minute scenario. That's quite a while. But yeah, and I feel like because this is more, well, I mean, it's exclusively a freight route, but also the area that it represents, I feel like there was a lot more yard work in the scenarios for this route than some of the others. So it's cool to be, and we're not really hopping in and out of the loco, but you know what I mean. It's the idea of it. All right, so we'll get down here. Carefully. Concentrating. And that is kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. So we're just about right for 2.5 to 3 miles per hour when we make contact. Beautiful. Wait for a moment. I would love to. There you go. All right. Where are we taking this one? We're taking it here, so that means we need to take it back this way. Let's go over here. We're going to take it back this way out onto this track here. Right? Will that fit? Yeah, that'll fit. And then we'll back it up. Okay. So we're going here. We're going reverse it to forward. Is that right? No, we want reverse it to reverse. Yeah. Brakes off. Brakes off. Throttle up. There we go. I am on mouse and keyboard, you know, little bouncy. I'm also, I wasn't expecting this. I've got about half a dozen controllers plugged in simultaneously right now. Gamepads, flight sticks, a wheel, all kinds of stuff. And I think I'm getting some of that redundant reporting. I think I've got some duplicate axis in some games. You know, there's some games that when you go in to look at the controller bindings, it will have made a column for every controller that you have plugged in. And you can just go through. So we're in Train Sim right now. If that was the case with Train Sim, then we would just, that's kind of a nice, hang on, let me zoom out a little bit here. Zoom out around a bit here. Yeah, it's kind of a nice screenshot. In fact, that is our screenshot. You can just go to the column of the controller that you don't want in that game and just blank everything, you know, delete all the bindings that it has. Well, some others don't let you do that, and you end up with, I don't know, just a bunch of bindings that don't mean anything. And if there's no dead zone set for that controller, you're getting these phantom readings, you know, when there's no input at all, but the game is seeing it as having input. So I got to figure out what to do about that. I mean, there's a couple things that I can do. One thing is to unplug controllers every time I'm playing a certain game or sim. I sort of don't want to do that, not only for the wear and tear on USB ports, and we're going here, so that's this one. It's this one? It's this one. So that goes there. That goes there. That's right. And then this one is still the same way. Yep. So that one's good. So now we're going to say forward. All right. Forward. Brakes off. All right. And throttle up. Yeah, part of it is the wear and tear on USB ports. I mean, I know it's not that big a deal, and I know a USB port is not going to wear out in like a month or anything. But it's a motherboard thing, you know, and they are kind of a pain in the ass to get replaced. So I try to keep wear and tear on that sort of stuff to a minimum. But also just the idea that, you know, plugging and unplugging stuff, every time you plug it back in, it sees it differently. Sometimes it makes it controller 0, sometimes it's controller 1, you know, USB 0, USB 1, and it just, I'd rather plug everything in and leave it plugged in. And if I am going to plug it and unplug it, then I would rather do it out of a hub. So I've got a powered hub, a USB 3.0 hub, and what I would do is plug that in to one of my motherboard ports, motherboard USB ports, and then anything that needs to be plugged and unplugged repeatedly, I would do it into the hub. But we'll see. It's the kind of problem, like, surely I'm not the only person that has this problem, right? There's got to be other gamers that have a lot of controllers and flight sticks and various things. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think that's what's going on. I do get some unexpected movement sometimes in sims, in games. Oh my goodness. I love the way this game looks. And I like that the rolling stock casts shadows as well. It's one of those things, there's some sims where the equipment or the stuff in the game doesn't always cast accurate shadows. I know it saves a ton on your GPU and makes things run a lot faster. Shadows are tricky to render, I get that. But it can be kind of an immersion killer. And it's one of those things you don't necessarily notice it until you notice it. And once you've noticed it, can't be unseen. Wow. I don't know how bright your monitor is or how bright this is for you right now as you're watching, but it's very immersive. Tell you what, let's do this. Make it more immersive. So I guess, I mean, are we on the right track? Yeah, we're on the right track. Okay, so we're going to, I thought we were hooking this up, but I guess we're just putting this here for the moment, and then we're going to go grab something else and hook that up to this. I hate to leave this in the middle. It's a 60-minute scenario. 60 minutes, 45 minutes. What did I say first? Oh, whatever. But it's a long scenario. Right, just had a sip of my therapeutic fizzy drink. Lights on. We're going out there. Okay, so we'll go out this way. Right down here. Down here. Uncouple vehicles. Uncouple vehicles. I guess that's right here. All right. Wait a moment. Turn that off. We're going to have a seat. Coupled formation steel cars to the front. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. So we're going to go all the way down. We're on this one right here. So we're going to go all the way down. These are still set. We need to go at least to about here. And then we'll back up and hook up to that. Okay. So our reverser is forward. Need to set that to reverse. Lights out. Third person, brakes off. All right. Here we go. And it says steel cars to the front. Can we see what we're hooking up to from here? Down there a little ways. So it's over there somewhere. Yeah, I can't really tell in the dark. But I guess there's only one end we can hook up to, right? It's the end with the star. So we'll... Yeah, it's that one right there. Okay, those are... is that right? It's the group of 5. So that's... that one? That one. It says steel cars, but it looks like we're hooking up to tanks. All right. Well, you know what? I just do what the scenario tells me. What do I know? We're out of time. 16 minutes. Yeah, we're going to need to cut this one off before the end because it will take quite a while. But I did want to hop back into the original game, or what I think of as the original game. And I think, yeah, we don't need to go down too awful far. I think right about down here somewhere should be plenty. We wrote in here. All right. Do that. We're going to come out here, and we want this track here. So I think that's the only switch we need, is that one right there. Brakes off. Throttle up. All right, we're hooked up. So now we're going, yep, back to the first one. So we'll go back the way we came and back down here. So just confirming. I know nothing's happened to these in the past few minutes, but so that one, that one, that one. Yep, we're still good. Okay. So we want reverse, brakes off, brakes off. Here we go. right? Like so. And then we want to go back now. That one. Okay. So we want... That's good. That's good. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay. And we're going forward. Forward, I said. Yeah, that's what I mean by phantom reporting. I feel like I've got some devices really conflicted and fighting with one another. I'll sort it out. I think the hub is going to be the way to go. I don't like the idea of swapping stuff. I've seen in threads when people have those sorts of problems, I've seen moderators and sometimes developers will jump on a forum and say, you know, we suggest this or we suggest that. But I've seen people say, oh, well, what you need to do is unplug everything other than the controller that you're going to be using with our game or our sim. And the response is not always positive. I think because so many games do function just fine with multiple controllers plugged in, even if you're only using one, the expectation is that developers would figure out a way to make their game do the same thing. It can be done because developers do it. So it's like, make yours do it too. I don't want to have to tear my rig apart every time I play your game. But not that big a deal either way. And I think, I wonder if we're coming down to get these 5 next. If we are, we're at 23 minutes. If we are, I think we could probably call it right there. And in fact, going a bit too fast. Let's slow it down a little bit. And I can't really, yeah, I can see the cameras. We get a front and a back camera. And when the train's already built, front is the front of the lead loco and back is the back of the last car. But in this case, front is the front of the lead loco and back is the back of the other loco. So we can't get a camera down there on the far side of the train. We're just going to need to kind of estimate. Yeah, I think that should be about right. Right? Who's next? Uncouple vehicles. Okay, that's the locos. So cab lights on. We're going to stand up. Open the door. Down the steps. And we want, like so. So we got one more group of 5. Let's figure out where those are. Yeah, it is those 5. Okay, so we will back up. That's this one right here. Everything is still set. But now we're going to go here. And over to here. Okay. We want to be reverse. Third person breaks off. There we go. We'll get these last 5 hooked up. I believe it's these 5 right here that we're passing on our right. So we'll get these 5 hooked up to the rest of the consist, and we'll call it right there. But I think it's, yeah, we're just going to go around the yard grabbing groups of cars and building a train, and that goes on for the next, well, we're closing in on 30 minutes. It goes on for another 30 minutes after that. But yeah, this is the forming steel scenario. Man, what a cool game. Who doesn't like trains? Everybody likes trains. Right, and we want to go other side of that tower. Right, so we'll go over there and then back. Okay, I think I got that right. And this is going to send us brakes here. Yep, this got us going the right way. So we'll go down here and clear all these switches, and then we'll back up. Right about here. Okay. And then we want to go, we're grabbing those, so we want like that, like that, like that. And that goes there. That one goes there. Okay, cool. And then this goes to forward, right? Brakes off. Right. So it's going there. Okay, so we're going to go back the way we came, which is out this way. So that's good. Good. Good there. Good there. And we're going to go all the way out to here somewhere. Okay. So we want reverse, brakes off, right? Brakes off. Cameras. It's always something with the cameras. I have so much respect for game developers, and I know most of them. Let's assume most of them do everything they can to make their games as good as they can be. So when I see the struggles that we have with cameras, I think, I guess that's as good as it can be. Like, that must be a tricky thing to sort out, because they really fight you sometimes right up the hump here. I think, yeah, we need to get this clear of everything. Right about there. I think, yeah, that ought to be good. Throw some brakes on. All right. And now we're going to back this up to, where is it? This one. This one, yeah. So that one's still good. That one's still good. That one's still good. Is it just that one? Yeah, is that the only one? I think it is, right? Something feels not quite right. So, like that, that one, that one, right? Sends us down here. I think that's right. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Forward. Brakes off. Yeah, we'll get these hooked up and we'll call it. I'll do the rest off camera. There we go, hooked up. Yeah, let's call it there. We'll wait till it gives us our next task. We'll hop out. Right. That's on here. It's out here. And there you have it. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Train Sim World 2020. This is the forming steel scenario in the CSX heavy haul route. We'll see you next time. Take care now.